mic, they gon' play it on repeat. Cash 100 milli check, I get paid just to breathe. Kill it 24/7, cause I slay in my sleep. Flames pipe down when I enter in the convo.
How's it going out there, people? Well, hello out there, people, and the great land of YouTube. Welcome to the MCU'S Bleeding Edge. How we doing tonight, people? Yeah. Anyways, so we are here, me, Mr. Cybeneticshark, and the great TrueKnowledge, giving you a reaction to the new teaser trailer for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. So, we're going to watch it. We're going to talk about it. And then we're going to send you on your way, people. So let's get right into this. So, Mr. TrueKnowledge, if you could share that video, sir.
Most definitely.
No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Hey, little darling, don't shed no tear. No woman, no cry. Good friends we have, and good friends we've lost along the way. In this great future, you can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I say. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright now. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be.
I am queen of the most powerful nation in the world, and my entire family is gone. Have I not given everything?
Everything's gonna be alright. 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 And when I wake up,
All right. Yeah, right. So that was the teaser trailer, the first teaser trailer for Wakanda Forever. I'm sure we'll be getting more, trailers of that in the next upcoming months, especially when it comes up closer to November when that comes out. Now, Wakanda Forever actually is the 30th Marvel film when it gets released in November. So we have gone through 30 films, and that means we've gone through another 8 films since the Infinity Saga had concluded. So this is the first time for Mr. TrueKnowledge watching this, I believe. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, it is. That was my exact. That was without question. No bullshit. That was my authentic reaction. I mean, if you could make out like my facial expressions during it, whatnot, and everything, I was sort of just, I guess, very taken in by it and like just trying to kind of decipher exactly what was going on for the most part. There was nothing in it that like really got me excited or anything like that, really. Did they show Namor in that? Was that Namor right there at the end or something like that? I couldn't tell.
Yes, they showed him a couple times throughout the teaser. Just the really kind of just the back of him. They didn't really show his face or anything like that, but they show like his presence that he's there in the teaser trailer.
And now you tell me, Cyber. I saw a video on YouTube a couple days ago from one of like the popular, the bigger YouTubers that covers the MCU that's above us, right? Like the people we actually go to for information. You know what I mean? Like when they tell us shit. And they were talking something about like Doctor Doom's going to be a Black Panther 2 or whatever. Like Doctor Doom and Black Panther 2 Explained or whatever was the title. Like, what's going on with that?
From my understanding, he's not like it's gonna be kind of like a cameo like they've been doing with the post-credit scenes.
So they're gonna take my advice, Cyber, basically at the end of the day, and they're gonna fucking put Doctor Doom in a cameo or something in the damn movie.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean that's the rumor mill that they keep saying for it. That there's going to be a Doctor Doom. It's kind of this is kind of what they're doing to try to get everyone enticed for Fantastic Four, is because we'll be seeing throughout several of the Marvel projects over the next several months, over the next year or so. There'll be cameos of different Fantastic Four characters to introduce them, instead of having the first Fantastic Four film from the MCU being an origin story. It'll be they're already established already in the MCU, and they just go right out of the bat. I think that's kind of what they're trying to avoid. Kind of like what they did with Spider-Man. Having him already established. He had been Spider-Man for 6 months already and stuff like that. So that I've heard that rumor. I don't know 100% how concrete it is, but it is the rumor mill because Wakanda and Black Panther are close to Latvia or Latva or wherever Doctor Doom is from.
Latvia.
Yep. It's around the same area. So, that's what I've heard so far. But this is my third time watching the trailer. And I every time I watch it, I see a little bit more. I get a little bit more out of it. I definitely, the first time I watched it, I wasn't really moved by it. I didn't really find anything great about it. This is not one of my favorite trailers that they've put out, but also it's just a teaser. Same thing with Thor 4, Love and Thunder. The first teaser I didn't care too much for. So hopefully the first full-length trailer will be a lot better, shows a lot more. But I thought it was interesting what they showed in this teaser. I definitely thought it was interesting how they had like a lot of animals present in the film, showing the sea life, referring to the Namor's people and Namor being introduced into this film. Because as we saw in Endgame, there was that scene where Ioka is talking about, we don't deal with that, somebody else does.
I gotta believe that they're gonna be called Atlanteans, like they're gonna be from Atlantis. Like they're not. I don't think there's any reason why they can't use that term. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think there's any rights issues or anything like that and whatnot. I think that they're more than welcome to go ahead and go that direction if they want to. And it's obvious from the trailer that that's going to be the major conflict.
Yeah. Most definitely.
No, Cyber. I mean, basically, the music was really good. The music I liked. It set a good tone. Obviously, like the effect of it is like it's almost like Endgame type, the Endgame trailer 2 type trailers, like where it's like very, some of it's somewhat scary, some of it's kind of depressing, you know what I mean, and sad, and like, it's got like a really dark kind of like, sad tone to it, emotional tone to it. And I'll tell you right now, look, now, hey, you don't have to be a genius to figure out that it was a good idea for like them to throw Doctor Doom into the Black Panther 2 film in some way, even as a cameo. It's going to do a lot for Black Panther 2 as well, if that happens. You know what I'm saying? It will. So that, I mean, anybody could have called that. But what I'm going to call right now is this. Since I'm getting so good at this shit anyway, I'm just going to say it right now. I think Black Panther 2, at least for me, will be a better film than Thor 4 was. I do. I think that at least the tone of it, and like the type of story it'll be, and the fact that I think there'll be more action in it and whatnot, and it'll be more serious. Being that being more of a like what I like anyway, I think that will probably, at least for me as a fan, I think I'll probably end up liking Wakanda Forever over Thor 4.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think this will definitely be a more serious film, especially because of the passing of Chadwick Boseman. They're doing tribute to him. They showed a kind of a tribute in that teaser trailer there, that big placard that they have, showing that he passed, and stuff like that. But overall, I mean, the trailer I think looks okay, looks decent. The music was interesting, and definitely looking forward to seeing it in November. Can't wait to see another trailer. And overall, it's going to be interesting to see just how well this one does compared to the first one, because the first one did so great. Also, I don't know if you noticed in the trailer too, it showed M'Baku in a Black Panther outfit.
Is that who that was?
Yeah.
Oh, right there towards the end where you saw the claws and everything and whatnot?
Yep.
That was him?
That was him. Yeah.
Oh, well, you know what? I mean, hey, if that's how it goes down, I'd be happy with that.
Because in the Black Panther comics, he actually ends up becoming a Black Panther at one point.
You already know I'd rather see him than Shuri, right? So, like, there you go. I just think it would make more sense from a logical standpoint. But the question is, right? Like, is there even going to be a villain in this film, right? Because, like, even if by the end of the movie, right, like Namor's not a good guy still by the end of the movie or whatever, we all know overall he's going to end up being like an anti-hero, if not a hero at the end of the day, right? You know what I mean? He's not going to be a villain.
Yeah, he is an anti-villain in the comics, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's the route they take with him. But like from everything I've read and saw, they keep saying that Namor is kind of like the main protagonist in the film, so he'll be kind of a villain, but it won't be like the type of villain we're used to. It's more of an anti-villain, and that like it's about principle and like things he just doesn't like type of deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's gonna be it's gonna go against the grain of like phase 1 through phase 3, where we had like a legit villain in every film, basically, right? Like they're kind of deviating away from that now. Marvel Studios is going away from that. They now don't get me wrong. In Thor 4, they had gore. You know what I mean? But besides that, like they're not really. I don't think that's the vehicle that they're trying to stick with. But Cyber, we're at the 12-minute mark plus, brother. You got any final thoughts, man? And I'll do mine, and we'll get out of here.
Yeah, my final thoughts is basically it looks interesting, looks fun. Can't wait for another trailer to come out. Can't wait to see it in November to conclude Phase 4, and it'll be interesting to see just what this brings and how well they do without Chadwick, because he really was ultimately Black Panther to me, and he always will be.
Yes, and I want to second that. Like, I think that's a really important point. I don't think it never gets old. Chadwick Boseman is Black Panther. That doesn't mean that like it wouldn't be a bad thing to recast the role, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe that's even what Chadwick would have wanted. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. There's just certain things that are just facts. And like when it boils down to it, nobody is a Black Panther can be a better Black Panther than Chadwick Boseman was. But that doesn't mean that Black Panther 2 can't be a great movie, because it still could be.
Yes, correct. Very correct.
All right, Cyber, call us out, brother.
All right, so that is the conclusion of our trailer reaction teaser, people. I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, I am Cybeneticshark, and this is TrueKnowledge, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Peace.
Said, excuse me, but you don't understand where I'm at. I was all around the world, on span, across the map. I've been laying low and now it's time to pop up, bitch, I'm back. Now I'ma run it up.